Hello, my friends. How you doing today, true art believers? This is Pearson Him here. I am the number one live art streamer in the world, and you're watching The Drawing Habit. It is day 515. All right, let's get started, shall we? All right. So it's late night. It's a late night. So the really what we're going to be pondering for the day is we're going to pose the question: what is better? Now, what makes them better than what is good about them, right? Like I don't know. Like if I think about it, like I want to say like portability. Like you can. I'm trying to find some music here, by the way. Play this. Portability, versatility. What I like about pizza though, like is it's it's uh it's better. It's some of it. Sometimes it's almost better cold, right? Like it's almost better cold. My only piff with it is, well, I don't know. I don't really like the cheap brands like the Jack's Pizza, but I'll eat it in a pinch, you know. But I really don't like it like that. Hamburgers, that is my jam, dude. That is my jam. I will eat some hamburgers. I I think it's really nice about hamburgers is like you can there's a lot of bars that like bars always have a good hamburger. Like just like dive bars generally have to have a good hamburger, and there's always a variety. The ones with like the ones with like what would you call it? Um, the hamburgers with the like the egg on top. I used to eat that all the time. You know, that used to be my thing. It's like doing a hamburger that had like an egg on it. And at the time, I got teased for it because it was like it's like why are you buying a hamburger with cheese on like an extra egg? At that time I was like, you know what? I got it because it had more protein. Like not necessarily because I enjoyed the egg, like the flavor more, or like the egg was a moot point. Like, oh yeah, this egg is gonna make this burger. No, it was because I had more protein. That's all really why what it boiled down to is I got the egg, I got the the burger with the egg on it because it had more protein. I didn't get it because it made the egg was like the was what like really you know I didn't get it because it was like that was the reason why. Like I didn't get it because the egg was the special ingredient that really made it top notch. It was because no, it was because I wanted the extra protein. But yeah, man, pizza's good. I like pizza. I wish you don't find a lot of like mom and pop pizza joints these days. You just don't. Like I think it's because it's just harder to compete against like Papa John's and Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, is Pizza Hut even like a thing these days? Like Pizza Hut, they don't do they exist as a hamburger like as a pizza joint? Like they used to have their own like brick and mortar stores, and now they're like they had a I don't know, like they like stopped being popular and they couldn't afford the brick and mortar, so now they're like strictly like pickup, and they're in like strip malls now or something like that. That's what it feels like with Pizza Hut. Like I don't maybe their quality's gone downhill. I haven't had Pizza Hut in years. Gosh, actually probably longer than that. I don't even know how long it's been since I've had Pizza Hut. Um, the only like pizza joints I deal with are like Papa John's and Domino's. Even though I know there's a Pizza Hut near me, right? I know there's a Pizza Hut that is nearby. It's never occurred to me like that's not the first choice. It's always either Papa John's or Domino's. Those are like the main competitors that I deal with. Um, but I'll go with Papa John's mostly. And I don't really I'm like a very pragmatic with my pizza. I'll just have pepperoni and pineapple. Some people don't like that. Some people think it's weird. I don't know why I like it. It's it's not like the Hawaiian. I don't particularly like the Hawaiian pizza. Or like it's what's Hawaiian the Hawaiian pizza is like ham and pineapple and like maybe sausage or something like that. I don't know. I don't know my pizza brands that well. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really fancy a Hawaiian pizza. I don't think I think it's because I don't like ham. The word for one, ham is a weird word. It's like what like it's like a anything that's like a meat. It's just a weird word. With anything with like am on it sounds weird. I like ham. I'll have all the ham. No, I don't know. I just don't like Hawaiian pizza that much. Okay, okay. I think I'll do it like that. All right. I'm probably off on this I. I'm probably off on his I here, but I think I'll deal with it. If I feel that it's off, I will correct it later on. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and remove this, and then we're going to go ahead. Whoa, what I miss here? Let's go ahead and yeah. So I don't mind. I don't really. I'm not really a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of Hawaiian pizza. It's just weird. I'll eat it. The thing about pizza, I don't really like. I think the what makes pizza probably better than burgers in some sense is like you kind of know what you're getting. You know, it's not like a pizza that you buy. You're gonna be like, oh, I know this is. I'm not gonna eat this. With a burger, you get something from a burger and you buy it and you realize, oh, I don't like this burger, and you just don't want it. But like with pizza, you know, there's you buy a pepperoni pizza. I mean, it's gonna be a pepperoni pizza from wherever you go. Like, of course, it's gonna taste differently than others, but like, you know, it's gonna do what it's meant to do. It's gonna be a pepperoni pizza, right? But like if it's yeah, I think we'll go from here. Maybe we'll even add, let's get this blue line up here. But like when you go buy a burger, you know, sometimes you get a regular burger and you taste it and you're like, this is not good. This is not good. I don't like it. Uh, but typically though, you don't have that like variance. But like if you go to get a burger like a regular like a bar, right? You get those burgers at a bar. They're specialty burgers, and you taste it, and you're like, oh gosh, this is awful. You throw it away, right? Pih, right? But like with pizza, it's not necessarily like that. And yes, this is a weird topic to talk about. Like, yeah, we're gonna talk about pizza and burgers all day long. I'm gonna see how long I can talk about pizza and burgers. If I can talk for pizza about pizza and burgers for like 30 minutes, I think I'll be a success. I don't know how I like this, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start with the black lines, and then we're gonna go and then we're gonna color it, not color it, but like make it black and white. Um, so this is gonna be my third time drawing, but let's go back to talking about pizza and burgers. But you can always get those bad burgers, you know, that you're like, oh, this is awful. Like, why did I, why did I even bother with this? This doesn't taste good. And then with pizza, typically you can I don't know. I think I've heard some people that would buy a pizza and they didn't like it because it was too greasy. But I'm weird. Like I don't really mind if something's too greasy. Well, I don't mind if pizza's too greasy. I think other things can be too greasy. But I'm like a weird person with food. Like I will eat food even if I didn't like it, or even if it started like taste bad. Because here's how I feel about it. This is how I feel about it. It's like I paid for it. And gosh darn it, I am going to eat it, whether or not I like it or not. I paid for this. I'm going to pay for it, and I don't want to like leave waste food. I'm going to eat it, and just if I don't like it, that's okay. I won't buy it next time. Typically, but I don't know people that will buy food and they're like, I don't want this, and they will. Maybe because I'm more agreeable when it comes to food, but with like I'm disagreeable when it comes to other things. But like some people are very disagreeable when it comes to their food. They don't want. They have very big preferences with regards to their food. So I'm going ahead and what I'm doing with this is I'm just going to be kind of like just adding. I'm going to be doing like a light line job on this, and then the rest of my focus is going to be on value or doing a kind of like a grayscale study using like an airbrush. But yeah, I don't really have I'm not really picky with my food. The only thing I don't like is olives and mushrooms. I just don't like those. I don't like those. Don't like them on my burgers. Don't like them. I guess if I had martinis, I wouldn't like the olives in my martinis. Well, maybe I would. Maybe that's a good thing to have in your martinis if you drink martinis. I think I don't drink martinis because they would they would mess me up, man. Straight liquor, dude. Come on. I would be messed up 24/7 if I was drinking martinis. Anyways, I think you can mess up burgers easier than you can mess up like a like pizza. But you don't find a lot of pizza joints these days, like mom and pop ones. So like it's harder to take chances on pizza these days. With burgers, they're like everywhere. You can find them in bars, man. As I was saying, bars typically have some of the best burgers around. They usually have like those bar and grills. They have to have like a decent burger to stay in business, dude. Like any burger, any of those joints that has any of those bars has to have some like they just have to have something that will pull customers in. They have to have like that like greasy, bad for you type food, to like keep you there. Um, but yeah, with pizza, you can't mess that up. And I think pizza tastes better cold. Burgers, if you take a burger home with you, the bread gets all bad. The condiments get on it, and it's like the bread sometimes becomes like a kind of like congealed a little bit. The lettuce goes bad. Yeah, everything just goes bad within a certain time frame. So you can't really. It's not the same with pizza though. With pizza though, like you can really get away with eating leftover pizza. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know what's better. What do you think? I will look at your comments later. I do enjoy a good burger. I think Five Guys stepped it up a notch. Five Guys did step it up a notch. I'm not going to draw the pupils because that's going to be done with airbrush. Um, Five Guys stepped it up a notch, and then you had like the what was it? In and Out Burger, where they had this crazy thing that you could do where you can Basically, you can make as big a burger as you want. Like, I want 2 patties. I want 3. I want 4. I want 5 patties. Give me a 5 patty burger, please. Like you can just have as many patties on your burger as possible. Um, that's crazy, dude. That is crazy talk. I don't. I think having more patties than your mouth can open is not a good thing. Like if you can't open big enough to actually eat the burger, then you need to take less patties off. There's this. What is this? I know there's like a burger in Las Vegas that people are doing. It's called like the heart attack burger or something like that. I don't know. And you you it's like 20,000 calories or something. I don't know if that. I believe if you eat the thing, you get it for free or something. Like that's really amazing. Like, oh yeah. What you need to do is you eat that thing. I don't know if it's timed. I think they don't time it because like they figure no one's gonna finish that thing. I think it costs like $50 or something like that. Like they're like, yeah, you can take as long as you want, bud, within reason. I think they might kick you out within a day, or like they close. Obviously, like oh, we're leaving. You go. What you do is you go there in the morning, right? You go there right when they open up, and if they don't have a time limit on that, you just stay there all day and eat it. Like I got nowhere to be. Challenge accepted, right? But really, if you ate that thing, you would pretty much have to you would not you could you would have to be you wouldn't have to eat for the rest of the week basically because you eat like literally a week's worth of a caloric intake for the week, you know. So I'm trying to be very light with these lines because um I'm not going to focus on the drawing being a line drawing. It's going to be I'm going to kind of get it, and it's going to be kind of like it's going to be a value drawing when all is said and done, or a value illustration. So that's my focus, is to kind of get these lines in here. And as a matter of fact, that's a little too much. But yeah, I couldn't imagine eating that. Actually, I thought to myself when I saw that about like that 20,000 calorie burger, I was like, man, I want that. I want that now, you know. And then I thought to myself, also it's just like 10, 20 patties of beef. Like, come on, man. I imagine do those people that don't finish it? Do they actually put it in a doggy bag and take it home with them? I wonder if they'd actually do that. Like, what if? Well, I mean, I assume they would. I think if they're sensible people, they wouldn't throw away 5 pounds of beef. But we know Americans. We like to waste We like to waste. We're wasteful. We like to throw away stuff. Blah blah blah. Let's get this. Here we go. Yeah, we're really wasteful. I can imagine a 20,000 calorie burger. I just actually I can, but it's weird, man. You have these food challenges. I think there's some pizza challenges too. Like I remember I was asked if from a friend, he's like, "Hey, dude, there's this place downtown that if you eat their one of their pizzas in under like 2 hours, it's free, and you get your name or something. You get some sort of like coupon. Do you think you can eat that much pizza?" I'm like, I don't know, dude. Um, Maybe on the day that I work on a day that I work out, maybe, I don't know if I could do it like um just like on a random Tuesday. It's like, what sounds good? A I want to have a food challenge. What I find funny is there's these YouTube channels, these guys, these skinny guys, just going to like places and eating and just shoveling food in their mouth, and that's their YouTube channel. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what you're doing? You're just shoveling food in your mouth? Oh my goodness, dude, that is like that sounds. I imagine that they probably feel so terrible afterwards. I think like when you're eating, sometimes you feel good eat during the act of eating, and then afterwards you're like, what? Your body's like, what have you done to me? What have you done? What have you done to me? Don't do that again. Don't feed me that garbage ever again. You crazy crazy person. And you're like, whatever, dude. I am going to do it again next time. You just wait. You just wait. I am going to eat so much food. You are going to be wishing that it was this time, because next time it's going to be more food than this time. And that your body, your mind, your belly saying, your mind and your belly saying, stop, just stop, just don't do it. Don't, please, please stop. You know, just please don't do that again, right? Um, and you're like, challenge accepted. All right. I'm really into challenge accepted right now. What is that? It's like a meme. Oh, I don't know. Which is better, pizza, burgers? Who knows? I think it all depends on like what you're trying to achieve. I think pizza's more portable. Like even though burger is pretty portable, you can hold in your hand. A burger will like disassembles and falls apart. You know, it just breaks. It just can break. You can crush it. You can just destroy it. If it what Yeah, burgers can just fall apart. Another thing about burgers that it's like a pet peeve of mine is like when you buy one and it's like the bread slightly off or the lettuce is slightly off, and your it starts falling apart mid consumption, and you're like, great, I got to deal with this burger just deconstructing, falling apart during my meal, and I got to spend all this time holding it together. Come on, man. I can't handle that. I can't handle it. I just can't handle it. As I said, I'm going to be kind of being very light with this. I just need to see I just need it to be light enough for me to work with. I probably need to trim this down. So notice how my eyes that I made, they're both different. Like they're both different. They're not. I am definitely not treating them the same. And that's what you need to do. Is like you need to treat your like each eye slightly different. Humans' faces aren't symmetrical. So stop making these symmetrical faces, man. Stop using the bilateral symmetry tool and making your faces symmetrical. Come on, man. Stop doing that. Cheaters. Copy and pasting, taking one eye and then cutting it and then paste it on the left side because you don't want to draw it again. You lazy artist. Come on. Actually, the asymmetrical part of the face is what makes the face more interesting. You may disagree with me. I think it makes it more interesting because it's just more interesting. Like you're showing more variety with the face. So just go ahead and make the face asymmetrical. Don't make it like balanced. I think we're always trying to make these faces like perfect, like they're models. Like we're trying to seek the perfect face ever. The ever. We're going to make the face so perfect ever. No, come on, man. Just don't worry about it not being symmetrical and just go for it, man. But no, dude, quit making the face symmetrical. You know, quit it. Just quit it now. Um, yeah, just quit it. You're not. You need to quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Just quit doing that. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Don't make the face symmetrical. Don't do it. I told you. Why? Why are you making the face symmetrical? Stop that. Stop. Stop using the tool. The symmetry tool. Just quit it. You're cheating. Don't use the symmetry tool. I can't help it. I gotta have my face pretty. I gotta have a pretty face. That's what they do nowadays. They have all the faces on Instagram and on Facebook and social media. They gotta make all these pretty looking faces. Oh, my face is so pretty. Oh, I can draw a pretty face. Look how pretty my face is. And that's what they do. They got to make these pretty faces all day long. Pretty faces all day long, forever. You know? So don't worry about that. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just doing it very light, as it's going to be super light. Like, as you see, I don't. That's what I want. I want it to be kind of like that. I think that's okay. And actually, when it all is said and done, I might actually erase some of that too. You know, I'm just kind of leaving certain details in. Um, yeah, man, pizza's good. I enjoy a good pizza, and I think I think pizza is probably my stand to, even though I enjoy a lot of I think I like pizza more is because like you get more per bag. Like when you if you buy a burger nowadays, like you get one burger, and it costs like $30 or $20 or 10 or 15. You could buy a pizza for like $10, $15, as much as one burger, and you're not gonna generally you don't eat the whole pizza. You know, you're not gonna eat all the pizza, you're gonna eat some of it. Um, so you're gonna eat a little bit of the pizza and then keep the rest later. But with a burger, you generally will eat all the burger. You will eat all the burger, and then you'll have no burger left for laters. You you don't have a burger for laters, and maybe you want a burger for later, right? Maybe you want that. Who knows, right? Maybe a burger for later is what you're looking for. Yeah, it's pretty good. Um, but with pizza, man, you can come back to it later and call it a day. You can eat on it later, munch on it, nom 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 nom, right? With pizza, that's what you can do with pizza. But with the burger, you're like you eat it, you're done. Now, unless you're buying that 20,000 calorie burger where you're like, yeah, I can't eat this. There's 20 patties. There's more patties than there are like slices of pizza in a pizza. You know, how many pizzas would you have to eat? You'd have to eat like 10 pizzas to um, get one of those burgers. Like a pizza nowadays, like it's like 1,500 calories, maybe 2,000. Um, yeah, so about 10 pizzas or so. I don't think I got this dude's his ears right, but all right, man. Like that. I think that's good. I think what I'm going to do. Oh, it's 12:26. I think I'm just going to finish the outlines, and then we're going to go ahead and then I'm going to call it a day. So I was going to just work for 30 minutes, but I'm taking a little longer because I'm talking about pizza and burgers and yada yada yada. I can't imagine eating 20,000 calories. Not Michael Phelps. Do you know Michael Phelps would have like what was it like 5 to 10,000 calories a day? The guy was like He was he was like swimming miles and miles each day. Can you imagine how much he was pooping? Can you imagine how many times Michael Phelps was going poop? Or any or like Eddie Hall or any of these guys, these powerlifters, these like strongmen that are like uh, uh consuming 5 to 10,000 calories a day. I remember I think I was reading an article about this one guy. He was like he was consuming 5 to 10,000 calories a day, probably like 5,000 calories. He was like drinking like 2 gallons of like chocolate milk or something, or a gallon of chocolate milk a day. And he was just talking about, he's like, in the article or something I was reading, or maybe it was in like an actual interview. He's like, yeah, I go to the bathroom like so many times, dude. This guy, it's like, oh, you're on the toilet so many. It's all, your half your life is half your day is on the toilet. I was like, oh, the trials and tribulations of a power lifter is like, I, not only am I eating 10,000 calories a day, I'm spending a quarter of my day in the loo in the bathroom. Like I, I get so much reading done, folks. I read so many books. Like what? Like I do it. I do this for the sport. I do this for the sport. It's for the sport, man. For the I can't even draw right now because the sheer thought of like it's the love of powerlifting. He's like, you gotta admit, like that's you gotta know that you gotta know that's what they're doing. It's like the unspoken. It's the unspoken like thing that happens with powerlifters. Is like they are spending an exorbitant amount of time on the toilet. It's kind of like a little known fact. I'd never experienced this, but I've heard it. Like bodybuilders, you during the competition, they're like it's something about like either their diet or I don't know what they're doing. It has to do with their diet or a mixture between diet and water. I think it's their diet. I don't know what they're doing, but like bodybuilders, like if you go in the backstage of a bodybuilding of a body if you go in a backstage if you go to the backstage of a bodybuilding competition, it apparently smells like just like farts. It smells like farts because they've been eating nothing but protein and like drinking water, and something else that they're taking apparently makes them have gas. And I hear for like the female bodybuilders, it's like the worst. I think like I hear like or actually it's probably both for both, but like it's even funnier uh for like the female bodybuilders because like they're like the fitness bodybuilders, like they're like super, like a lot of those female bodybuilders are super in shape, and they're a lot of them like the figure bodybuilders, the figure models, the figure competitions. They're like very attractive looking, right? And it's like a complete 180. Like, oh man, all these attractive women, but man, it smells like farts back here, bro. and you I wonder if what if you were like the only female bodybuilder or the only bodybuilder like during a competition that never farted, never had to fart, even in the backstage, and you go to the competition and you're like just overwhelmed with how bad it stinks. Like it's like, what the heck is going on with you people? You guys keep farting, dude. Why are you farting? It's all of us fart during the competitions. Like I don't. What if that was the case? Like you have this one person that doesn't fart and realize that everyone else farts during their farts in the backstage, and you're like, what is going on with all these other bodybuilders that have massive gas? You think they just have like something wrong with their gut flora, right? You're like, gosh darn, man. I don't know if that's the truth. I've read it in articles a couple times, and I've heard other people in like other people in like interviews and discussions talk about how when you're in competition, you are there. It smells like it's pretty stinky backstage, you know. I can't imagine though. Can't imagine. Or can I? Oh, stinky. No, I can't really imagine. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine? All I can say is I'm incredibly slow at drawing digitally. I'm not good at it. Like other art, like yeah, I see all those other artists that are able to crank out a drawing in like an hour and do it really well. I'm like, whoa! It's almost like magic to me that they're like, boom, boom, boom. You know, it. But I also think that some of them that are, I don't know if they can draw as well as they can paint digitally. I've like I've seen like I think that might be true. I've seen some evidence of that where like their digital drawings are much so much better than their pencil drawings. Like this, like they're just so much better. I think because they're depending on all the tricks, all the cool little tricks, all the tricks that the cool kids do, to make their drawing. Oh, his ear is not pointed like that. I kind of gave him little elf ears. So I gave him elf ears. But man, basically the synopsis of this live stream is bodybuilders fart a lot. So if you're dating one, just be forewarned. They're gonna Dutch oven the bedroom. They're just gonna Dutch oven the bedroom. Gosh. They're gonna fart a lot. They're gonna fart so much in the bedroom. You're gonna want to sleep in another bedroom. You're like, I'm gonna go to the guest bedroom. I'm just gonna go to the guest bedroom. You just stay the course, hang out in your farts, and I hope this competition ends soon because I cannot wait for me to breathe again. Well, I don't know what causes it either. I think when I hear people talk about it, I just forget. I just forget totally. I forget all about what they're saying and just think, oh my gosh, they're just. I just forget everything about what they're saying, and just remember that. Oh yeah. The main thing that I get from that is bodybuilders fart a lot, and what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? They just. So I went from pizza, burgers to bodybuilders' flatulence. I don't know where I'm segueing this, but I don't know how I'm coming to these conclusions, but there you go. I go from pizza and burgers, what's better, to if you're dating a bodybuilder, you might want to sleep in another room because they're gonna be farting up your whole bedroom and your. I remember one time. It was like New Year's. It was New Year's or something. It was like either New Year's or like a Halloween party or some sort of party that I went to. and I I there was chili. There was a party and there was chili, and I had a lots of chili, so much chili, and I couldn't drive, so I stayed the night. I was the responsible person, and I stayed the night and I stayed in the guest bedroom, and I was just I was just I was I was creating a giant gas cloud. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. It's kind of embarrassing. Oh man, and I remember, I I remember when I was when someone came into the room, and the person's like, "It smells like farts in here." I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. It does not smell like that. Wasn't me. I just walked into this room and it was like that. Like someone might have did something in the closet. There might be some mothballs in there. I don't know." Oh man, it was so funny. Smells like farts in here. Rah. Pizza. Well, anyways, I could eat some pizza for sure. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the hair. I think it's gonna be kind of like a soft outline. Again, I want the kind of be soft because I want to kind of I'm trying to not depend on the the uh, the contour line for the drawing. I want the excuse me. Excuse me. I want the I want say the words, Matt. Say the words. Say the words. Say it. Just say the words. Don't like I want I want I would want I want. No, say the words, dude. Say the words. I want the value and the tones to be the edges of my drawing, not necessarily the contour lines. So I'm going to try to be with the hairline and everything. I'm going to try to be a little bit soft on there. And for us, plus from experience, I've noticed that when I do too strong of a contour line on some of this head here, like it just on like portraits, they uh they look weird because I'm trying to add like the hair in there. It just doesn't look good, you know. So there we go. And we're just gonna go ahead and I think this is okay. Kind of add a little bit of taper here, like that, and maybe add some contour lines here. Like that. I think that'll be good. And the same with the hairline here. We're going to try to be a little soft here. It smells like farts in here. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me, right? It smells like farts. I think it was the way the person said it. It was just so funny. It smells like farts. Totally farts in here. Farts. I think I maybe need to either trim this hair. I don't know. We'll see. I'm being kind of angular with this hair here. Something like that. There we go. And we're gonna add some contour lines here. I think that's good enough. That's enough information. I don't want to get too. I don't want to get like too definitive with his hair. I'm just trying to get like a few lines to kind of get a sense of like the flow. But anyways, bodybuilders fart a lot. Pizza's good. I like burgers. And in Las Vegas, there is a burger that's 20,000 calories or 10,000 calories, and it's called like the Heart Attack or something. Yep. There we go. What's hard about like portraits, sometimes is like the the hair, right? With the photos, like sometimes with photos, you have all that like the irregular hairline. It's hard to tell where the hairline begins and where like the hairline and the forehead begin and end, because you got like all this you got some of these fuzzy hairs that are kind of overlapping. It's really challenging to me. I think it feels like it needs to be more angular right here, and then maybe even maybe I even need to trim this, but I don't know. I think I maybe it's maybe a little bit too. I think it's more even throughout. Something like that. Mm-hmm. 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 Something like that, maybe. Let's go ahead and we're going to nope. We're going to sharpen this out, and we're going to do something like this where we something like that, I think. Yeah, I think we got it. I think we're good to kind of start the tone thing, right? Yeah, and let's go ahead and maybe at least add a tone. Maybe at least add some tone. Like, so let's go ahead and let's move one of these layers right in between, and then we're going to add we're going to add a brightness cube. We're going to add. All right, well, just going to go ahead and we'll do this with a. And we're just going to go ahead and make it a mid-tone, like this. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to add the grays. As you see, what I'm doing now is just adding that, man. Just adding that. We're making them to a giant gray mass. Oh, stop that. What's going on? I'm trying to... Ah, there we go. I'm trying to change the size of my brush, and it's not working out. I can't seem to do it. We're just going to go ahead and do this really quick. I figured since I've already got it, and I can clean it up as I go. Just kind of get that in there. And then this is where the magic happens. Because I'm going to be modeling through value. And that's where the forms are going to happen. I think I got his proportions right. I don't know. Like now that I look at the eyes, not so much. I think though his eyes, one eye is like raised up. Like it's really weird. Like this eyebrow, his other eyebrow is raised up, but it's also lowered down. His eye is lowered. The other eye is raised down, but his eye is raised up. So like it's like opposite. You know? But this is where the magic happens, man. Like this. So I'm just happy to get this started. I think after this I'm gonna sit back and maybe watch something for a little bit. Maybe have a few burgers, maybe a 20,000 calorie burger, maybe 85 pizzas or pineapple pizza, maybe some cheeseburgers. I don't know which better. What is better, cheeseburger or pepperoni or a pizza? Like, so cheeseburger or pizza, man. What's better? I don't know. I only did that because I needed a topic to talk about for 30 minutes, man. I don't know. Unless you want me to talk about groceries. Oh my goodness. Groceries are expensive. I don't want to get too angry. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm buying an Xbox One X every week. I was like, without actually having an Xbox One X. All right. So that's the beginning of my Gary V. I think it's going to turn out all right. We'll see. We will see, man. It almost looks kind of like George Bush for a second, like just like that. He's got a nice cardigan. Is this a cardigan? Whatever, it looks like a sweater. Anyways, I want to say thank you so much for watching today's live stream. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to sit back, relax, have myself a good time, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna get this drawing. Kind of excited. I think I got it. I got it to where I want it, and now this is where the magic starts happening. Fingers crossed, though. Like I don't know. Like I feel that I got the forms correct. Again, I'm very slow, and it's never. I haven't really gotten faster, but then again, I haven't drawn portraits one after the other, after another. So, like, maybe if I did that regularly, I'd get faster in that sense. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for watching today's live art stream. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye-bye now.